So today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're actually going to be doing some quote-unquote long-range shooting with the Sig Cross and 6.5 Creedmoor. If you guys want the information on the gun and the ammo and everything and all the components and equipment that we're using in the video, I will post that in the description below. So what we are doing today is we are at the 670 yard range. It's actually the plates were put at meter increments, but it equates to about 110 yards per plate. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different targets. One's at 100 yards, and that's just a paper target, but the ones we're going to be shooting at are going to be the steel targets. We are checking dope on this rifle today because this is my deer rifle for the 2024 deer season. We're shooting this thing in 6.5 Creedmoor with a 140 grain Berger Elite Hunter bullet. We're using alpha brass, Varget powder, and Federal Gold Medal Match large rifle primers. Again, if you want the exact load data on everything and the equipment and all that, it's going to be in the description below. For YouTube's sake, we are shooting a bolt action rifle with a 5-round magazine on a private range. There's no one else here, it's just me, and there are safe backstops, so everything is safe. We are going to be putting 1 or 2 rounds on each target. I'm going to be showing you guys the target footage while I'm shooting, so bear with me because this is not going to be one continuous roll. We are just double checking dope on this thing, so I'm going to shoot, make sure we're getting impacts. It is pretty windy today. I'm wearing a lavalier mic so that you guys can't really hear the wind nearly as bad, because otherwise you wouldn't hear anything I'm saying right now. But I'm going to be having to jump back and forth between the tripod with the spotting scope on it and the gun, so I'm not trying to cut out misses. I'm just simply trying to make it more user-friendly or viewer-friendly for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get the gun set up. I'm going to make sure the tripod's on the first target. We're going to shoot, make sure we get an impact, maybe send another one just to be safe, and then we are going to move on to the next target and just keep doing the same thing all the way out to distance, double checking our dope, correcting if needed, and we're just going to hopefully be able to bring you guys along for our little workup for this gun for deer season and make sure everything's good. So let's get started. Okay, so we got everything set up. We have our ammo loaded in the magazine. Gonna insert that into the gun. Check the Kestrel. Kestrel says 0.69. Our first target is at 225 yards. We're gonna put 1 round on that little center torso. The targets are quite small, so it is probably going to be a hit or miss. And we're just gonna go ahead and see if we get on target here. I'm going to dial 0.7, chamber my first round, and squeeze it off. Okay, so clearly we got an impact. We're going to go ahead and put another one on target just for good measure. And we will move out to the next target. Okay, our next target is at 330 yards. Our Kestrel shows 1.54 for 325 yards. We're just going to dial to 1.5, which I've already done. I've set my parallax. We're going to insert our mag, and we are going to aim just a touch high on the target here. We're going to be going for that small square on the far left side here. I think we hit on the right side there, so I'm going to aim just a touch left this time and send another one. And it looked like that time we hit on the left. I could be reading it wrong. It's I'm not the best at telling plate swing, but either way, we're making impacts, so that's good. We're going to move on to the next target, and I'll get you guys set up on the spot and scope, and we'll go ahead and engage again. Okay, our next target is going to be at 430 yards. Our Kestrel says that we're supposed to be at 2.5 mils for 425 yards. So we're going to go ahead and go to 2.5. And there's not really a small target to aim at on this rack, so we're just going to go for the one that has the least amount of shots on it. We're just going to aim for that turkey on the right side. I'm going to set my parallax here, and we're just going to go for the center mass of the far right target here. So I hit a little bit low. We'll see where this next shot goes. So that one just hit just a tad higher. So, I mean, we're talking like, from where I was aiming, maybe 0.1 mils low on that first shot, and pretty well dead on the second shot. So that's good enough for me. Okay, our next target is at 550 yards. Our target is going to be the crow, and our Kestrel is showing that we need to be dialed to 3.85, and I'm gonna just go ahead and dial to 3.9. The wind has died down considerably, so we're just gonna go for center of mass and see what we get here. But it's a pretty small target, so there's a good chance I'm gonna miss this thing, but we're going to give it our best shot here. Gotta load my mag. All right, so we're dialed. Wind's kicking up a little bit. We can go ahead and see what we can do. That is an impact. I'm gonna go ahead and send one more here. Hit a little high, I think, on that first shot. So the next one I brought it down just a touch. But we did dial a half of a 1/10 mil extra. So that was actually perfect. Very, very good shooting so far. I mean, the rifle is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's performing excellent. So this load and the rifle are working very, very well together. I'm really happy to see this. The last target is at 670 yards. The only problem is that you guys probably cannot see it. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot it anyway. I'm gonna try to get the camera on it as best I can, but you're not really gonna see the impact. So we're gonna do our best just to get a little bit of footage of it, but just understand that it's not gonna be great. Okay, our last target here is gonna be at 670 yards. Our Kestrel shows that it is about 5.37 mils. So we're just gonna go to 5.4. And I'm going to aim for the coyote, which I know you guys can barely see it. I can barely see it too. So we're going for the coyote because it's the easiest one for me to see. But I'm just hoping we can hear an impact because I'm not sure you're going to be able to spot it. So let's go ahead and send one down there and see what we get. Got to set my parallax and we should be good to go. That is an impact. I don't know if you guys could see it or not, but I could definitely hear it. I'm hoping you can on video too. All right, so no drop shots. Everything looked good. The wind died down quite a bit, so we didn't really have to hold for wind there at the end, which is really nice. But I'd say this rifle's ready for deer season. Realistically speaking, probably not going to shoot any deer past 400 yards because the velocity drops off quite a bit. And traditional hunting velocity on cup and core bullets, usually you don't go in and go under like 2,000 feet per second, which I think these drop at about 400 to 450 as far as like getting under that 2,000 feet per second mark. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you do like this kind of format, please let me know in the comments because I am trying different stuff just to see what kind of stuff you guys gravitate towards. And this is more like real world scenario using the gun just to make sure that the thing's actually going to do what we need it to do when we go hunting. So if you do like this, please let me know. If you don't, please let me know. Just any advice, suggestions, and feedback is always appreciated. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good day. Take care, stay risen, and we will see you in the next video.